all come about with a young lady who was cutting my hair and says, "You got a funny spot up here on your head. You need to get it looked at." My name is Skip Zimmer, and I am a melanoma cancer survivor.
Everybody thinks that melanoma has to be this black, gnarly looking skin lesion that looks like it's gonna chew your body part off. And that's not the case at all. In Skip's case, he had a little firm, almost a little bit bigger than an eraser size spot on the top of his head that was pink.
And I couldn't believe it when she called me. I'm driving while doing inspections. And she says, yeah, it's not what we expected. It was melanoma.
Shocked, not expecting that result, as we well know. And I just felt like that, okay, here's where this is part of being a wife. This is part of being a partnership.
The big thing with Skip is that when he initially presented to us, he already had some red flags. He had a thick melanoma. He had a mitotic rate that was a little higher than what we would have been comfortable with. He was ulcerated. The only thing that he didn't have was a positive sentinel lymph node. So he was node negative. And at the time, that was, you had to have a positive node to be able to qualify for the adjuvant immunotherapy. He had not had the DecisionDx Melanoma test run at that point. The test is important for patients because it gives them a true understanding of what their specific risk is. And so for us, the Castle test gave us another layer of understanding of his specific melanoma. And so then when his results came back a class 2B, that knowledge provided us with the ammunition that we needed to go all in.
I was on immunotherapy. What was different about the situation, because you're in that room getting your treatment and I'm watching people slowly die, and I'm getting better.
The DecisionDx Melanoma test, in the time that we have used it, has evolved into what it can help us to identify. So at the time when we ran it for Skip initially, we knew that he was a class 2B. So we knew that he was already a high-risk patient. And then later on, as the test evolved, what we got from that, after he had already completed his year of immunotherapy, was his distant metastatic free survival, which was 65%. So what that told him was that had he not done the immunotherapy, he had a 45% chance of developing distant metastatic disease. And in addition to that, it gave us his recurrence-free survival, which was 48%. And so for that, knowing that he had over a 50% chance of developing recurrence was huge.
I didn't realize what the impact of it would have been for him until we actually saw it on paper. To see those results, and I was like, okay, this is the reason why we're doing the treatments.
The big buzzword in cancer care is personalized medicine or precision medicine, and having that personalized approach. This test gives us that. It's not just about the percentages or the data points that we see as clinicians. It's about the impact that it has on the patient's life.
I think it's a life changer. I think it's something that every cancer patient, especially if they're that high of a risk, needs to know what the circumstances could be.
We all in the medical oncology world talk about 5-year survival. All of the things that can happen in 5 years and what we can give back to patients. And Skip is living proof of that. He walked his daughter down the aisle. The light of his life was born, and he, got to hold his first grandchild. All of those things happened in 5 years.
Get it done. Simple enough, just get it done. Without the Castle test, who knows where I'd be today. My kids have, they're grateful that I'm still around. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, and my wife's happy that I'm here. What did I learn? When hopefully treated early enough and diagnosed early enough, you take care of it, you can beat it. I'm proof.